Hello, hello. Turn down the music. Nope, I actually turned down quicker than I meant it to, but that's fine. And bring some windows over. Not exactly sure how I want to do this. First things first, bring this up. And make it so I can see. Projector mode. There we go. I want to have a guide open, but I also don't want to cover chat or OBS, and I'm taking up my other monitor for seeing my Switch. I guess I don't need chat taking up an entire half. Let's do that. And whoops. Very professional. That should be fine, I think. Oh, don't want to accidentally end broadcast. That would be awkward. Resize my windows. Okay. So, as you can see, I'm in my PC. There we go. For some reason, my controllers weren't connected. Now they are. I've got my Pokemon finally organized. All my normals. And I have 2 boxes full. All my fire types, water types, etc., etc. I don't know why the game takes forever to load Pokemon sprites, but holy crap. Yeah, this actually took quite a bit of time to sort everything, because everything was just tossed into whatever box I accidentally left open. And yeah, I've got quite a few Pokemon to actually sort through. As you can see, I've got quite a few duplicates. Like 2 Zoroarks, for example. I've got kind of a living dex for the Dragonair line. Unintentional. And 1 in progress for the Gumi line. And I accidentally evolved the Swablu, I guess. Actually, I think I caught both of these as is. Finally found the map of Sif. This was one of the 6 stars that I was talking about last stream before. Can't remember. Couldn't find it because everything was just so jumbled up. I watched the stream back and I actually hovered over it while I was saying I can't find it. So, you know, I'm totally smart. So, I have a few extra boxes, but the last few I have EV trained, which is this thing. I also got this thing kind of EV trained. It's not IV trained. That's not how you do things. I'm so used to Emerald Road pushing A on the stat screen to change over to CIVs. Yeah, I got my attack finally all the way up. I just give it a few, what is the berry? Hondu, I think? Kelpsy? I think Hondu. Lower special attack because I don't have any special moves. And then I just fed it a calcium, or not calcium, protein. And then a whole bunch of muscle feathers till I couldn't feed it anything else. And yeah, now it's maxed out. So, this thing has a little bit better attack. 345. I think it was like 320 something. Or 330 something. Now it's 345, so I can deal just a little bit more damage. And I also give it a little bit of extra speed too. And then, yeah, Beta Suicune. I started nicknaming Pokemon Soul Puncher, Beta Suicune, Banhammer, Facehugger, Buffalo Wings. So this thing, I didn't really know what to name it for a second. I named it after the first ever nickname I gave to a Pokemon, which was also called Cherry Fat. It was spelled F-A-T. This one's P-H-A-T. It's got to be a little bit different. I first nicknamed a Pokemon because, like Chugger Conroy, he did a Let's Play years and years ago of, I think it was Pokemon Crystal. It was right before, it was like right as I think Heart Gold and Soul Silver came out, so that's how long ago, years and years. Generation 4, we're on Gen 9 now. He caught a shiny coughing in Burn Tower. The first time I played Crystal, I caught a shiny coughing in Burn Tower, and I was just so impressed with how defensive the Pokemon was, because I always shrugged off coughing as, you know, it's just an annoying Pokemon that always seems to poison you and then lower your accuracy with Smokescreen. I never actually used a coughing until then, and I evolved it to Weezing, and I just was so amazed at how incredibly fat the Pokemon was. And it's got that dumb little cheery smile on its face, so I named it Cherry Fat. And this thing, get a close up. This thing is absolutely cherry fat, and I love it, and it's a perfect name for it. So, that's his name. I don't know of any name to give Masquerada. It's one of the first times I've actually really been stumped. Like, what even... I get you're kind of like cat-ish, but really, the only thing that's really cat-like about you, besides, like, obviously, you know, you got paws. Okay, you're a furry. We get it. Is that you kind of have like cat ear-shaped head, but that's just a mask thing. Like, I think those green things on the side of your head are ears, and that's not really cat-like. You look like a elf furry trying to be a cat. Meowscarada's got a very strange design. So, like, I get that it's supposed to be a cat thing, and I wanted to try to pun a cat-like thing for a name. Nothing really came to mind. So you're just gonna be a Meowscarada for now. That said, I did say that I wanted to have a guide open. I can hear Gimmigool, and it's been taunting me for quite a while. Probably under one of the tables. Or not. Are you on the roof? Why are you always on the roof? How do I get up there? I'm currently sidetracked. To be fair, it is forget. There's more. What is happening? God damn, why are you so small? I can never find you when I need to find you. I can hear you somewhere. What are you, like in the tree? I'm gonna hop up here for a second. There you are. I just get one for that. There's still one over here. I can hear you. Oh, you are under the tree. You like kind of blend into the foliage or something. That was weird. Also just one. Look at this behemoth. What are you doing here? Rawr. You gonna charge at me now? No? Is he gonna vibe? I get it. Alright, well. So, a couple things. I do want to build some interesting sets. Because I was kind of serious about wanting to try out like some of the ranked stuff. Even if it's just casual ranked, whatever. I guess you can't really do casual ranked. Whatever the casual battles are. I think it's still like ranked rules or whatever. Just, you know, actually participating. Oh my god, the textures loading sucks in this game. So yeah, I do want to build sets and stuff. I also want to kind of work on the Pokedex because I've kind of just been doing that off and on whenever I get a chance to. Why can I not push that? That was delayed. Hello? What is happening? Why can I not push buttons? Batteries are all charged. What's happening? First things first. I get more experience candies that I already have billions of. Am I at exactly 200? I'm exactly 200. Okay. Also, apparently there are 400 total Pokemon in the Pokedex. Yeah, 400. 398 of them are eligible for the ranked tier list, I guess, whatever you want to call it, as eligible for being used in battles and stuff. I'm not sure if the ones that aren't showing up in the little list is Pokemon, like if those are Pokemon that you can't use, or if it's just my internet's bad and won't load the images. I don't know. It shows like a Pokemon and then it tells me the name. Actually, I can just pull it up. That's not what I meant to do. Help. I didn't push B that many times. Calm down. I also didn't mean to go into that. I am struggling. I am still connected to the internet. If I go in here into news, push plus, bring this thing up. Rank Battle Season 6. Eligible Pokemon, Paldea Pokemon in numbers 1 through 398 are eligible to participate. So I'm guessing that means that I can't use Koraidon or Miraidon. Which is fair, because it's like pretty much the ultimate counter to terrestrializing effectively. But when I scroll all the way down, this thing doesn't show. I'm not entirely sure. Oh, wait a minute. 391, 391, give me a go. I think this is just the weird form that you find in the wild. So it's got its own separate data, but I don't know. And yeah, it doesn't show Koraidon or Miraidon. Shows everything else though. Massive list of Pokemon. Yeah, anything is usable, so I guess you can't use the Typhlosion or like Walking Wake, for example, which is fine. I wouldn't really want to use it in battle anyway. It's more of like a collectible to me. Also, I picked up a few of these mystery gifts. If you use the codes, they're still currently active, I think, till October. Level up, all one word. This one was catch by ball, all one word. This one is the word revive, but with a 1 instead of an I. And I think that one's like rock and baton. 4 stealth rocks and baton pass TMs. And instead of an O, it's a 0. And then I got these things, yeah. That rock and baton I think is still eligible till May 7th, so if you want that, get in now. Don't miss out like I did with all the extra experience candies with Blissey raids, because I didn't realize that event was gonna only be a couple days. I thought it was also gonna be a couple weeks, like the Walking Wake Iron Leaves events. But I do have a guide open because I want to catch some Pokemon, catch some legendaries, because I've been pulling these stakes out of the ground constantly. I've got quite a bit of conflicting information between internet and chat, and I don't understand them. So I scrubbed the internet until I found this little thing on Nintendo Life, and I think it has pretty accurate information. I followed it to one of these little stake locations, but I gotta actually find the rest of them. So there are, let's see, 4 different colored sets of stakes: purple, yellow, green, and blue. And each of these are basically in a set of 8. Randomly, no, not really randomly, they're actually in a specific location that you can repeatedly go to if you redo the game. But they're all in locations, groups of 8 around the region that you have to pull out of the ground, and then if you pull each of a specific set, then it unlocks one of the 4 legendary Pokemon. So I'm gonna go around, find every stake I can find. I guess it's gonna start off with the purple stakes. So the purple stakes are located across the south and east provinces of Paldea and unlock the Grass Wither Shrine, the Purple Shrine. And it takes you to a legendary Pokemon called Wo-Chien, which is a dark grass type legendary Pokemon. Just south of Los Platos. Where is that? Why am I always so zoomed in? Los Platos, there it is. I may have already picked like several of these up, so I'm kind of going to be backtracking a little bit to places I've probably already visited. But it's better to check than be sorry. Just south of Los Platos, up the top of some hills in South Province, Area 1. There's several hills out here. You know what? I'm gonna actually make this full screen. I can see chat on my screen. Hopefully I just don't get any lag. I'm sorry if there is. I just won't be able to see OBS and be notified if there's lag. I would like to see these screenshots because with this game being in 3D, it's a little bit harder to really remember where things are. It's not just remembering what tile set goes together, it's actually remembering what is actually rendered on my goddamn screen. So, up the top of some hills in South Province, Area 1. I'm guessing that's just here somewhere. These are hills. South Province, Area 1. Somewhere up here, probably. I see a small lake there, along with the river going down the hillside. What the hell was that? Do you mind? There's even some items. Ooh, a max revive. The game really struggles to register what's a climbable hill or not. Oh, I think I found it. Also you. Got 3, that's nice. Ominous block stake driven into the ground. The music cuts out for this, interesting. Follow the stake, sure. That's my goal. Crumbled if vanished, that's nice. Northeast of Los Platos, and east of the Pokemon Center outside of Mesigoza, which is straight in front of us here. Okay, so that's the town of Los Platos. So to the northeast, on the corner of a plateau, I'm guessing that's this thing over here. Can I get a sprint? Ah, what's happening? That's the lake they were talking about. Gotcha. If you can sprint before you glide, you get a little bit more distance before you have to start falling. Somewhere over here, I think. Hopefully. In prison. Oh, you are actually a Pokemon. Hello. I saw you. I didn't even register in my brain. I bit bad. Go back to sleep. On a plateau somewhere, huh? East of the Pokemon Center, outside of Mesigoza. Okay, so I think this thing actually has like map locations as well. So about here. Oh, just keep going. Okay. Oh, is that the thing over here? What is this? There is one here, actually. I found one on the way to one. Oh, let me bring that back up 1 second. I went to go click a pop-up and accidentally minimize the window. How in the world? Okay. Grab you just because. Struggle bug. There's a lot of items here. Hello. And TMs. Metal Claw. Not too bad. Oh, stop jumping. Rare candy. I'm just getting extra max revives and rare candies after getting the mystery gifts. Very nice, very nice. Item. Max potion. Neighbor's being a little bit noisy. I think somebody's actually moving to upstairs, so hopefully they're not going to be too loud with that. Checking out those items. Oops. Hello. It's kind of weird because like sometimes you can jump and then land on top of a Pokemon and you just jump off their head like nothing happened. It's kind of funny sometimes. Like that. Hyper potion. Somewhere up here? Okay. Never skip leg day, always work on my climbing. Ultra Ball, kind of ominous. Like you find a Pokeball in the wild and it's kind of calming because it's like the first items that you find. And then you see an Ultra Ball, you're like, okay, what are you trying to prepare me for? Why are you giving me this for free? Taking a look at the next location. Okay, I think I see where that's at. That would be just right here. Ish. Somewhere. Okay, struggling to render. We're good. Somewhere here. Somewhere. On the edge of the mountain somewhere, maybe? I might have actually already got this one, to be fair. I think it was actually by this tree originally. Down here, maybe? I think it was here, because I thought something was going to happen to this. I remember pulling something out of here. So I think I already got that one. Right next to a bridge leading to South Province. Slightly below the bridge, you'll probably spot a Gimmighoul coin nearby. Yep, I think I remember that, actually. Alright, southwest of South Province, Area 5. Where is anything here? Oh, hey, look. Trying to see what this is trying to show me. That's the wrong zoom direction. Zoom in again. I think right here. Would you stop trying to... I hate that it auto corrects itself into something else. I think here's what it's trying to tell me. There's just a giant mountain in my way. I see. Oh, hey, look, South Province, Area 5. Imagine that. What are you doing there? You don't belong there. You are not a goat. And now it's raining. And thundering, or winding. It is weathering currently. Yeah, glide, that's what I wanted you to do. I don't recognize this area. Have I even been here? I wish I could sprint in midair. That'd be so nice. Fart for a speed boost or something. Where is this taking me? I see. How long have you been there? Don't you sass me. Must have. Pull out the stake. See, I'm just going for the purple stakes now. So there's still 4 other colors I still gotta go grab too. And that was only stake number 5. There's still stake number 6, 7, and 8. So many stakes. And I can't even eat them. Alright, shitty joke. I think up here from the east exit of Messagoza, keep heading east through South Province Area 3, which I believe is here. And I believe it's told me somewhere near this fire thing. I'm actually a little bit close to the road, I think. Stop. I think that actually is a little bit better. No, I haven't. I'm heading there now. Avoid everything in sight, especially the trainers. That's a TM. For water pulse. What happened to my frame rate? Please return. What just happened to my camera? Remember, I am trying to fly into a cliff. Let me do so. Well, somewhere over here in the desert. Game, please render the map. I would appreciate it. I almost made it. I'm glad you're just rendering things as I come up to them. That is wonderful. Somewhere over here. Maybe up the top of these cliffs somewhere is my guess. I don't think I pulled any out over here as far as I know, so I need to actually double check everything. Just to make sure. I have a feeling anything could even be down here, probably. This is an ominous crevice. There's nothing here except lighting glitches. Okay, I guess I can't hop from one wall to another. This isn't Super Mario, I guess. I can't just wall jump. That's fine. I just assumed there would be a shared mechanic between Nintendo games. To be fair, that is stupid of me to assume. What is even down here? Why are you so sparkly? You are a Jigglypuff? See if there's anything in here that I might miss. Keep heading east through South Province Area 3 up a rocky hill to reach this purple stake. It's in the first section of the area as you leave the city. Must I return to the gate or something? Maybe see it from there. The first rocky section as you leave the city. I am trying. Bruh, you just chilling here? Okay. Free thunder. I don't... Wait. From that screenshot, he's facing the bridge. The bridge has this angle, but the bridge is actually over here where the castle tower thing is in front of me. So I need to be over here, I think. Somewhere. Maybe up here. Was I just up here? I feel like I was. I think I have already been here. Nope. I mean, I probably have, but that's not where the screenshot is. Have I been cheated and lied to? Not quite back far enough. You're way up here somewhere? Really? I think this is the exact screenshot. So apparently I already pulled out the stake here. Let's see. Yeah, that's the exact screenshot. So right here was one. I guess I already pulled it out. All right. Right outside of Artizone is the next one. I do apologize if this comes across as very boring. I don't disagree with you. But it must be done to unlock some actual good stuff. Where the grass gyms look at. Yes, I know where what Artizone is. Thank you. Directly south of the Artizone East Pokemon Center. This is east. At the top of a dirt hill. Directly to the south. And I think I can see some recognizable stuff on the map. If I was to zoom in. It's not directly to the south. It's directly to this Pokemon Center. It's directly to the south of the west one. Your screenshot is conflicting with your text. What? It's showing it's like right here somewhere. Yes, we need a whole loading animation to walk 3 feet. Somewhere here? I think I actually recognize this. May have not picked this up. Okay. Yeah, that's not directly to the south of... okay. I think there's just one left. Wait. You heard a mysterious cry coming from the shrine. I guess that was the last one. I already picked up the 8th one. Okay. The yellow stakes are located across the west and south provinces of Paldia. And unlock the Ice Rend Shrine, the yellow shrine. There are 8 to find before taking on Qian Pao, the dark ice type legendary. North of Cortondo and across the river in South Province, Area 2, you'll spot a yellow stake tucked into a cliffside crevice. You might need high jump or dash to jump across the river. I'm gonna do the extremely boring stuff first while I mean, there might be somebody watching the stream, I don't know. Nobody's chatting, so I just assume that there's nobody here. But while there's currently nobody here, I'll do all the boring stuff first. Where even is... There's Cortando. North of Cortando, really? I'm trying to gauge from the screenshot. Much further north, I see. Over here somewhere. Oops, it might help if I actually fly to that spot too. Not just, you know, pretend like I know where I'm going. I've never been here before in my life. Actually, I can't see that. I don't know if I have or not. I have found already several of these things anyway, so there's probably going to be quite a few instances of me going to a space I have already previously visited. And yeah, with something like that too, it's like I still need to double check just to make sure. So I have to be extra thorough with the screenshot checking. And then if I don't know if I visited, then it's like I gotta actually check like every single spot just to make sure. Because otherwise I'm just gaslighting myself. Alright, the weird terrain for the mountain that surrounds the great hole in the ground. Great crater, great hole. The great gape. Okay, I'll stop. Get across the river. I have done so. That was apparently a flat plateau. Who knew? Anything of value up here? I'm here for some ominous things. Tucked into a crevice. I mean, it is in fact a crevice. I'm actually just going off the Great Crater at this point. I don't think it's here, actually. Cliffside crevice, huh? Do I need to be at the ground to see it? I see you. And it is in fact yellow. South of the Asado Desert. And southeast of a Pokemon Center in West Province Area 1. Yellow Stake near a watchtower and some ruins on a small plateau. The Asado Desert. Southeast of this. Oops, that again is the wrong zoom. And the screenshot shows around here. I guess I could have just walked over there. The stakes for each color group are relatively close to each other. Considering I have to get off my Pokemon and load the map every single time I fly. near a watchtower. I do, in fact, see a watchtower. I'm going to be swarmed by ghosts. Wonderful. I don't see... Excellent screenshot, though. Where the hell? Okay, so with the ruins and watchtower... Up here somewhere, I think. Judging from the screenshot, I don't see one, but I do see this. Please don't attack me. I'm trying to get my bearings. I think it was supposed to be up here. Judging from the screenshot. Is there grass near here? Get avoided. How far back do I go? Up here, I think. What? You just forgot how to climb? I found it. Okay. That was hard to get bearings for that one. Nope, this next one's actually one I think I might have already gotten if it's this easy to find. Behind the Cascarafa Gym. I'm gonna actually condense my window a little bit. I have arrived at my destination. I was unaware. Also, rearranging my page made me scroll. I don't know why Google Chrome does that. There we go. And it's hiding behind a tree. First things first. Hello. I got 3 for that. What kind of view? What is with the side of this mountain? I guess I'm actually out of the town now. Should actually head back into town. Where even is the gym in this place? Also, there's a sandstorm. That's gonna make your water extremely gross. Isn't this the gym? I don't think that's a gym. Down here somewhere, apparently. I don't know why the dude's face isn't showing here. But his gym is located in this spot here. Gotta go around the long way. There it is. Out of my way, please. Thank you. Okay. Clumsy Caridon. I have already obtained. I have, in fact. Free TM, though. Misty terrain. Also would not recommend with all this sand in the air. I'm pretty sure this is the spot I was supposed to go to. So yeah, I think this one was a little too easy to really be hidden from my dumbass wandering all over the place. All right, next one, number 4. West Province, Area 1. You'll find a yellow stake on a circular plateau south of a lake and a river. West Province, Area 1. It's Area 2. There's Area 1. And what kind of screenshot? I think it's telling me here somewhere. This is the circular plateau, I think it's telling me. That's actually kind of far. Central. Yeah, that's probably more helpful. You could have said central. Like, this guide is comprehensive enough that even a moron like me can follow it, but still it needs to be a little more clear. Quite a few mistakes already. Or lack of clarity. I noticed also that it's a little easier to, well, except there, grab onto ledges if I glide into them instead of jumping into them. I found that to be a little more helpful for me. Circular platform. Oh, way down there somewhere. I see it. And a Gimmighoul. Hi there, friend. Give me your coins. Triss. I will, in fact, do just that. Crumbled and vanished. Southeast of Yellow Stake 4, you can find a stake high up a cliffside. Okay. Southeast of where I am. I don't exactly recognize that screenshot, though. Wait, I think that's here somewhere. What the hell was that? Also, I noticed that sometimes my camera just zooms in if I have the map open and then close it. Like when it does the sprint, it like zooms in extra or something. I'm not sure. That's a bug or something. But it's always off-putting every time it happens. It's only happened like small handful of times, but it definitely is noticeable. I see you. What the? You tried. It was an attempt at a sprint, and I respect it. But please try harder next time. South Province, Area 4. Now, where exactly? I see. This is the only yellow stake not out in the open. You'll find this inside a tunnel in South Province, Area 6. Which is over here. You can get to the tunnel by coming from the lower level of South Province Area 4. So by heading in this direction, we can get to it. I think I just want to fly to here and... Actually, can I... Is there a spot if I zoom in further? I know some spots actually become available, like these little things become available. Or they're always there? I am actually gaslighting myself? What? I have seen some of them pop into existence. this one here would not show up for ages, and then I zoomed all the way in, and then it shows up. This game makes me age several years. How do I want to get here? I think just going straight here, backtrack a bit once I get to the spot where I think it should be at. Screenshot on the map looks, that should be easy enough to find. There's a very circular lake nearby. Somewhere. There are several circular lakes. Okay. Somewhere along this river, maybe. Oh, here's that circular lake I am seeing in the screenshot. So you are about here. Okay. Zooming around like I'm on a quest or something. Sidetracked because I see a Gimmigool. Just sitting there. The leaking tower of Paldia. Is it leaking? One of the 10 sites of Paldia. I remember somebody or something's talking about the 10 sites. And I should visit everyone. I get something if I do. I vaguely remember seeing something like that. I am falling. I can get to the tunnel. This tunnel? Alphanata Cavern. Oh lord, this is... I think I remember this cave and I decided not to go in here. Because navigation at that time was disastrous. I can see some special Terra Pokemon in here, but I don't see any stakes. Might need to get higher up though. Potentially. Christ. Navigation in here. They are noisy. That screenshot, you can see the entrance to the cave in the screenshot here. I know you guys can't see it. Oh, it's a Houndour. Hello. Ignore me. I see it up here. Wait, no, that's just a torch. Ugh. See if I can see it. Cave entrance from here somewhere. From anywhere. Down a bit. I don't think it's that cave entrance. As far as I know. This cave is massive. What's down here? You don't really get free range of your camera either, so you can't really see too far up or too far down. Hello, Shadow Wizard. I don't recognize... I don't even see the exit anymore. There you are. Okay, assuming this was the exit in the screenshot I'm looking at. No, it absolutely can't be. There... Either that or I'm like way too high up or something. The screenshot I'm looking at is very round. I need to get to the other side of this cave. And it's nighttime. Alright, hello. Just one. Is there another side to the cave? Is it just an actual cave, not an actual tunnel? Where do you come out? Cheerful Blim. I don't think I want to be there. No, go back. And now I've lost the cave entrance. Over here? Somewhere? There we go. Okay, let's just navigate the cave, go through it, till I get to the other side, and try to find... You okay over there? You just... He's going through some shit. We'll let him be. I'll take this though. Protect. Almost an OP move in some situations. Why is this cave so damn big? Luckily, I can climb everything. Nothing is an obstacle anymore. Beyond my own stupidity. I'm gonna climb this one. Can I climb this one all the way up? Good. More! Alright, avoid you, please. Giga Impact, that's pretty good. Umbreon in here too. Where does this lead? Oh no, that's a trainer. Why are you T-posing? What the hell? Oh, you're just moving weirdly. You look like a cross in the ground. And he's wearing a yellow shirt. I thought he was the golden cross I'm looking for. Nope. Wishes he was that cool. Where does this take me? That's not the exit. Not the one that is showing in the screenshot. Something is wrong here. It absolutely is my brain. But there's also a good chance that there's a second exit. Why is there light over here? What? I'm sorry if that was motion sickness inducing, but why am I standing in sunlight right now? I can't see. I went too far down. Okay. Hold on a second. I think that's the original exit. Damn it. This one's actually hard. I didn't mean to do that. I meant to actually double jump, which is even stupider because that's not a thing. I can't get any decent angle on this screenshot either. Oh, wrong one. If you are curious, by the way, I don't know why this scrolled so far down. I gotta scroll back up till I find the screenshot I'm referencing. Let me switch over to my monitor here. Oh, and it cuts off all music. That's wonderful. This is what I'm looking at. Like, it's supposed to be basically in front of where this person is. This is for Pokemon Violet. It's the same in both games. Scarlet and Violet have the same locations. This is a very round exit. And the one that I'm seeing here is kind of flat. Let me get over there somewhere. It's a very flat exit. And there's no way to really get that round shape. So clearly... Hi. Excuse me while I run away. Like, even close up, it's a very flat. So I would think that there's a different exit. And with that screenshot, just so nothing runs up on me while I go back to the screenshot again. There's like a little snake path of plateau rock here that you're walking along that leads to the exit. The other one was kind of curved straight to the exit, which makes me think that there should be a third exit, right? I'm not crazy. I was tested. Move this back to the other corner. And scroll because for some reason resizing a window breaks everything. What stick number am I on? 4? Nope, 6. We're actually almost done with the yellow ones. Okay, navigate the cave again. Why is there sunlight up here? That's confusing me. I think it's just a rendering bug, like every other problem with this game. You can go this way. It would also help if the game would actually function and not constantly have these frame drop issues, because it makes trying to look for things in the background while you're moving damn near impossible. Those stalactites, I think they're called. One of them has an M in it. Anyway, they're not connected to the ceiling, and that bugs me. There's sunlight leaking from here, and it also bugs me. The thing too is I might have already picked this one up. The good news is that if I think I've missed, if I think I've already picked one up and I'm not sure, I can pick the other ones up, and if I get that same thing where it's like, door open somewhere far away, blah blah blah, then I've already picked it up. But if I don't get that, then I have to come back and search. I would rather just try to be thorough the first time. Okay, where am I here? There's not a damn exit in sight. I think I'm gonna skip this one for now and come back to it if I have to. Please, for the love of God, don't make me have to. Okay, on a small patch of grass halfway up the mountain near Alphanata and Alphanata Cave, which is where I'm currently at, is a yellow stake. You should be able to get it once you get to Alphanata. I am deep underneath the city. I mean, at the very least, I just gotta match up my screen with what I see in the screenshot to really confirm. I think this is Alphanata Cave, isn't it? I think this is another exit. This might be it here. This is a very round entrance. Nope, this is the one that curves. God damn it. Area 6. Yeah, not that way. Halfway up the mountain. Over where? Over here? Bro, it's actually like right next to this. I'm pretty sure. You can see windmills in the background in the screenshot. Is there anything spooky or ominous over here besides the gasoline? It's really hard to navigate the camera sometimes, I'm sorry. I mean, there's this thing. Not quite what I'm looking for, though. So the screenshot... I'm guessing it was like right here somewhere. In fact, I got the exact screenshot about here. So it was like tucked in this corner. I've already picked it up. We are good. Number 8. Directly east of Alphanata. This Rockruff is biting my ass, quite literally. Directly east of Alphanata. That would be here. Far down the mountain and right next to a wide river and waterfalls. Just bought a yellow stake next to a waterfall mouth. Okay, so this one I should not have picked up. Hopefully. I have a feeling that I'm going to be struggling still. This mountain? I just started walking north. Why do I do that to myself? I just started walking in the direction I was already facing. I don't see actually any waterfalls. Driftbloom is following me for my soul. That's fine. Do what you must. Oh, it's way back here. Hello. Oh, you're like on the river almost. This little patch of light grass here. Far down the mountain, huh? You're gonna make me climb the mountain to go far down the mountain. This... okay. Did I beat the Elite Four? I did in fact do so. I have pretty much beaten the game except for the Ace Academy thingy. Ace training, whatever they call that. I haven't done that yet. But I've done everything else. Been kind of working on the Pokedex. Working on getting these stakes off the ground. Various colored stakes to get the legendaries. Now that I understand what they are and where to find them and all that. And by that I mean I googled it. So there's that. Trying to climb up mountains is also kind of difficult. Like I feel like I need to be looking from top down. Sometimes I need to look... Okay. Camera. Sometimes I feel like I need to be looking down, up, down. It's kind of hard to see what's around you when you're climbing mountains. Okay, so over here somewhere. I think I just want to drop, actually. I think I also got to be careful. If I drop for too long, I think the game thinks there's something wrong and it resets me. I have arrived at my destination, but I don't see a stick anywhere. Up here, maybe? Why would you please get onto the solid ground? Absolute maniac. I may have already picked this one up, I feel like. I didn't push that button, but sure. I'm looking at the screenshot and it looks like I might have already picked this one up. Let's see if I can see. I think there's Mesagoza in the distance and Glaciado Mountain as well. I need to be at higher ground. Why did I fall? Again, we're doing the most boring crap first, finding all the stakes. Dealing with the bugs of the game. Making my way there surely but sure. Yeah. Struggling with basic English. And I think the screenshot is about... There-ish? Where's the river? Getting my bearings a bit. On that ledge, I'm pretty sure. I might have already picked it up. Damn. So I gotta go back to that. Yeah, this is actually the screenshot right here. Well, that sucks. I already got this one. I gotta go back to that cave. I gotta find that stupid... Okay. There's apparently a cave entrance over here somewhere. I'm guessing it's like in the side of this mountain. This map is also kind of garbage. Like, just getting a top-down view gives you no information, really. I might just want to head straight back here and double back again. Hope for the best. This is actually painful. I feel like I want to redo this guide for them or something. I think I want to be over here. What is this building again? Why are you in the South Province, not in town? I guess maybe you are in town. Why is the... okay, well, text also just doesn't render in this game. It's not just the graphics, just the text doesn't render either. Shit just doesn't work in this game. No, you want to know what town you're in? Lol, fuck you, bro. There's a lot of items up here. What was this building for? There was apparently a battle here. I don't see any cave entrance. Okay, you can't jump over a ledge. That's wonderful to know. So from South Area Province 4, it said, you can enter the cave. Yeah, this whole game is just... Every time I boot up the game, it's like, I can't wait to play Pokemon, and then I remember the game that I'm playing, and it's like, okay, well... I'm gonna have a stroke the entire time I'm playing, just trying to understand why mechanics don't function the way that anybody would expect them to. Like, I would expect to be able to climb a mountain, but it doesn't know what slopes are considered slopes and what are considered climbable platform. Lord, please latch onto anything and stand still. Stop. Breathe. Okay. My Pokemon is struggling to climb mountains. That's all you do in this game. You be ridden and you climb. Is there a cave entrance down here or something? Other side of the mountain, maybe? Let me go back to that description. This one single stake in the ground is gonna actually cause me to age 30 years in one stream. Inside a tunnel in South Province Area 6. You can get to the tunnel by coming from the lower level of South Province Area 4, which is just on the other side of this cliff face, this waterfall. I also love how I lose sprint randomly after jumping. And I think it actually is random. It's almost like an actual coin toss whether I can keep sprint or not. And that's also pretty fucking frustrating. I think this is South Province at the bottom of this, so I'm gonna just jump. And glide a bit, so I can get some distance out. The lower levels. I don't see any cliff face, or any, like, duh. That's all I see is cliff face. I don't see any cave entrance, though. From the lower levels of... I see nothing. Oh, wait. I have found a tunnel. Shortest tunnel of my life. I actually have to keep jumping sometimes when it comes to climbing mountains because the game alternates slopes and platforms. Purely for aesthetic reasons that don't even work in the game. And then it also causes the actual functionality of the game to break on top of that. It's not just me being rude and insolent when it comes to me saying that these programmers are incompetent. It's actually bad programming. It's actually pure bad programming. Somebody left a comment on one of my streams that was saying that I run my mouth too much because I talk shit about people that are programming that spend all their hard-earned... It's like, don't get me wrong, I get that. But at the same time, when you put so much time and effort, quote unquote, into a video game and then you expect it to function in a specific way, and then you realize, oh hey, they actually cut all this other stuff from the game to put in this broken feature or mechanic. There's no fucking cave entrance. I'm gonna go crazy here. Like how they cut the entirety of the National Pokedex to make room for animations, and then you have things like the sides of mountains that don't render properly, or Pokemon that can't actually climb a fucking mountain. My god, I'm gonna actually flip my shit. Holy crap. Please. Oh, okay. They alternate a slope and platform in a weird X pattern, so you can't physically climb something that's supposed to look like a slope, but because of the way it's programmed, you can't fucking climb a fucking... Oh my god. I've also been told that I'm extremely vulgar, which absolutely... I was jumping... You are so fat, I could not physically jump over you with a high jump. Oh my god. I also saw somebody say that I get mad easy, which I say words that make me sound much madder than I really am. It actually takes me quite a bit to actually be mad. Quite honestly, I don't give a shit. The only thing that I'm upset about is having to spend so much for a shitty game. But I really don't care either way. But yeah, I like to really emphasize when it comes to stupidity in video games especially, but just things that are frustrating, I tend to vocalize them as loudly as I can, as often and as much as I can. But if it is annoying, I will cut back. Hello. Free monies. A whole 3. Okay, I also really hate this guide. It just doesn't give any actual information. You can get to the tunnel by coming from the lower level of South Province Area 4. You're talking about an entire fucking province of an entire region, trying to get to another province, and there's supposed to be a tunnel that gets there. Now, I'm surrounded by mountains, so any possible edge or crevice or side of this thing can have a tunnel in it, and you're not telling me anything about it except a screenshot of the inside of the cave, not the outside, which doesn't help anybody whatsoever. Ugh. I'm gonna just get like a massive broad range view of this thing. There's not a goddamn cave anywhere on here. I'm heading to this watchtower. See if I can get a better angle. Please, for the love of God, it's a dirt hill climb. Actually, I don't know if I can even get height enough for this. I might actually just be too far away for this. I also don't think I can climb with the Koraidon. Nor can I just not climb. Okay. I hear you. I'm coming for your soul. Actually, where are you? Yeah, I'm in like a whole nother province area now. I'm in area 2 at this point. I've gone so far back and I still don't see any cave from afar. There is no tunnel. I'm gonna fight you for the coins. You're gonna hoard them for me. I wish that there was like an amulet coin that gave you double the Gimme-Go coins every time you come across one of these. What do I get? 60. Actually, that was double than the last time I got those, so that's ironic I said that. Okay, no, I don't want to sprint. It's not like I sprinted or anything. Dumbass game. Brother. I was above your head. Already on my way off the cliff. Please stop hopping. Okay, let me go back to the map screenshot. Because that will give me a little bit more information for the I am far away as hell. Why are they so fucking loud upstairs? What is... I'm trying to figure out where this light is coming from in my room. The sun is reflecting off of the window across the parking lot through a hole that I got part of my blinds is missing. Like there's just like one little slat that's missing on like the very edge of the slat, and it's shining through that hole directly onto my monitor. I am getting sniped by the sun. You little shit. Okay. Yes, I just called the sun a little shit. I think I'm just gonna fly closer. I don't want to walk there. I don't hate myself that much. Leaking tower, Paldia. So I'm just gonna go to this destination and beeline it towards area 4. Okay. And then turn around and hope to see some sort of tunnel. That should be a thing. Okay. It's so fucking infuriating when the simplest button push doesn't work. So then you go to the whole button mashing thing and then it still just doesn't do anything. It's just... It's tiring. Oh my god. Which one is this one? Red? Yellow? I went to the spot though. Oh, this is the one that I thought was down here. I swear to God, if it plays the thing at the end of this, I am gonna cry. I have spent almost an entire hour just on the yellow stakes alone. And yet, part of me is in physical pain because if it played the animation, it meant I wouldn't have to keep searching for the stupid fucking tunnel. Still gonna cry. Oh my god. Is there a tunnel on this side of the mountain over here somewhere? This is the destination. This is area 4 down here. Oh, thank God the B button finally worked at least one of those times I pushed it. There is a tunnel. Dive-bomb. Please tell me that is actually a tunnel. Please tell me you are actually a tunnel. Oh, thank God. And you're round. Yes. Thank God. There it is. There it is. I'm gonna cry out of sheer happiness at this point. And game crashes. Have to do the whole thing all over again. Fuck you, game. You heard a mysterious cry coming from the shrine. Do I actually face the shrine? I don't think I do. That was weird. I could turn my character... Actually, maybe I'm just gaslighting myself. Oh, this is an actual tunnel. Not just a cave, an actual tunnel. I was walking throughout the entirety of that stupid cave, expecting to see... Okay. I'm curious as to what he has for me, but I also don't want to fight him. Oh, is the knuckle sandwich for me? I get it. Haha, funny. What kind of flip face? Alright. Finally done with these stupid yellow stakes. Which means that we're halfway done. The green stakes are located across the Casaroya Lake, Glaciata Mountain, and West Province Area 3 of Poldio. It unlocks the Ground Blight Shrine, the Green Shrine. There are 8 to find before taking on Ting Lu, the Dark Ground type legendary. Interesting. In a cavernous area in Wast. Yes, I can speak English. West Province Area 2. It's somewhere here. That's the one. You'll see a green stake on top of a raised pillar. You can either high jump to it or drop down to it from above. Yeah, let me look at the map because that's actually right here. Colonnade Hollow. I think I recognize that place. That's the thing that looks like the Pride Rock from Lion King. Yeah, this thing. I did not mean to push that. I think it's up here, this pillar. Hello. Glad you spawned in right in front of my face. There's nothing here. Is that the wrong one? It might be the wrong one. Why are there so many pillars? Is it TM? No, I can just pick up Stealth Rock for free. I didn't need the mystery gift. But hey, now I got 2. I'm gonna climb up here. Physics. Free item. Just to make sure, getting a better angle from all the spots here. There it is. Okay. Good thing I checked. That is not super easy to get to. That still looks yellow. But it says it's green, so I'll take your word for it. To be fair, I am colorblind with the color blue, so greens are also a little bit difficult for me. Or, I guess color deficient is the proper term. Oh, and directly to the north of me. There's another one. Okay. Yeah, okay. Just glide, don't jump. Can I get up there somehow? I don't think I can. And I think just down... Oh yeah, I can see it from here. Bloop. Hello. Is that green? That looks actually identical to the yellow. I can't see because my face is in the way. My fat head, I'm sorry. I'm gonna take this. Heat wave, actually pretty good. Alright, green stake number 3. Where? Up here somewhere? That's the wrong zoom. Why do I do that to myself? It's like here-ish. Is there something close by I can fly to? Not really. Close enough. I also don't know anything about these legendary Pokemon either. So hopefully they're a respectable level that I can catch them somewhat easily. I'm just gonna climb over the mountain even though it's a struggle to do so. Try to keep my eyes peeled in the process. Yeah, no, I'm falling. Nope, camera reset. I think, yeah, pushing this button sometimes resets the camera too, but sometimes it just does it. I don't think that button is quite broken yet. Huh, just barely enough to get to the spot. Again, my head is in the way. Why does the camera zoom in so fucking much? That makes zero sense. Zoom in so close so you can't see the item that you're literally talking to. That makes perfect sense. This one looks like it's actually at the Casaroya Lake. You'll need to be able to swim. I can do that. I think it was hinting at this island here. Yeah, the map always zooms in so much when you open it up every time. Even if you zoom out, like it doesn't, I don't think it saves your spot zoom. Yeah, it zoomed me back in. Kind of annoying. Don't think I'm gonna make it all the way across. But nothing's coming for me, so we're good. We can do it. There's a Gimmighoul. Where are you? There you are. I almost definitely have already got this one. I'm like, if it's gonna be out in this much of the open, then yeah, I probably already obtained it. Wait a minute. It's not just up here, apparently. There's like a little cliff edge. I did in fact already grab it though. It was right here next to this small tree. The lowest piece of grass, it says. And I think that's it. Yeah, pretty sure. Okay. Number 5 is also at the lake. On the awkwardly shaped island. Gotcha. I can't open my map when I'm on the side of a cliff. That's sort of fair. This is the awkwardly shaped island. I don't like that it's going to be right on the tip here. Somewhere in here. North of Green Stake 4 on the largest island in Casaroya, near where you fight the False Dragon Titan a second time. Which I never... I think I didn't actually ever fight him a second time. I fought a bunch of Tatsugiri and Dondoro, whatever that's called. I never fought him again. You're chasing me down. Please stop. Are you following me? I feel like you're following me. Item. Always happy to have feathers. Because you can always use those even if you can't use like calciums or other vitamins. It's on the east part of the island. Out in the open. It's not hard to miss, so I might have already picked it up. I don't know. I'm not seeing it though, so I probably did. Out in the open, not easy, or it's not hard to miss, so I probably did. So like I shouldn't have to search in depth in every little nook and cranny. Hello. Ooh, 2 whole points. Let me take a look at the screenshots. Yeah, I think I would have picked that up. Judging from the screenshot. Okay, I can't actually zoom in on the screenshot. But if I can get the angle right. I think it's like kind of hard to get the angle, but it's like right here somewhere. Looks like I've already picked it up, which is fine. If you're entering Castle Royal Lake from the south, head clockwise to the southwest part of the land. Talking about some triangular point right before the land breaks up. Trying to see where that's at on the map is not really giving me much information though. Zoom in a bit and a bit more. There is no... Wait, it's up here. Right next to this Terra spot. Oh, for fuck's sake. Whatever. Next to it, I guess. What just happened? I pushed B to jump and it made this sound like my start menu open, but it never opened my start menu. What? How broken is this piece of shit game? Like, how actually... Well, it works now. Jesus Christ. $70 for this piece of shit game. I can just avoid you. And you. What is this? You're a sparkly Gyarados. This isn't Lake of Rage. What are you doing? Please no. It's a little bit easier on the eyes, I think. My controller will let me turn. Yeah, the game's like $59.99. Actually, it's more like $100. It's like $60 plus 34 or something for the deal. I can't even fucking remember. I spent way too much for it, to be fair. Because I bought the game and the Switch and the Elgato all at once, and that was a mistake. Why can I not move? What is happening? I can't move. My frame rate is so bad that my game will not actually let me move. Oh my god. Holy shit, this game. Like, you see that weird motion blur that it keeps giving me every time I try to move my camera? Like, that's the game actually doing that, because it tries to create this false idea of smoothness. So it tries to blend the frames a little better, and then it actually ends up hurting the frames in the process. Personally, I think it just makes it more noticeable. But I always get that weird effect every once in a while when I'm at Castle Lake. If it ever rains here, it's... I swear to God, it's sending smoke out of my Switch. It's terrible. There's no optimization. But apparently, there's no optimization for any games anymore. Judging from... Okay, well, I didn't want to jump anyway. Like, every PC port that's coming out now is, like, completely broken at launch. And then they expect us to pay $80, $90 for the games, $70 for the games, $60 for the games. Anything that's more than $10 for a piece of shit game that doesn't actually function is too much. And really, the $10 is just for the labor that went into typing out programming. Why is the water like that? It's just some random ass stretch of dark water for no reason. Sure. Why not? Where's the next one? On the most northwest corner of Cassowary Lake, outside of Scarlet Trail, you'll see a green stake on a small grass plateau overlooking the ocean. I think I might have already got that though. Here's Scarlet. Northwest corner of Cassowary Lake, somewhere up here. The stakes are basically a method of unlocking the 4 legendary Ruination Pokemon for the game. They're sealed away in chambers, and you go across the region finding all the stakes, and you pull the stakes out of the ground, and each color set of stakes corresponds to a colored lock around the region that seals away the chamber. Somewhere in here, this weird ass little dick of land. Why are there so many weird dick shaped land pieces? Anyway, it's over here. Okay, game. It's very simple. You walk, then you sprint, then you jump, then you glide, and you maintain the speed. It's very simple. Slowpoke, please no. Look, you were in the thumbnail. That's all you get. You don't get to actually get screen time. You get to be a happy boy. That's it. Please, let me go. Hey, we actually got the speed boost, but I guess the height difference was just not the way I wanted it to be. Damn. I'm gonna just get to a high point. Ultra Ball, also ominous. More items. Can I actually get across the river? I think I can. Excellent. Slowly rendering into cliff face. That's how it works in real life. Yeah, this is a lot farther than I thought. I should be able to get across. I see you up there. Thought you were sneaky. Only thing keeping you out of reach is the lack of proper mechanics. There we go. Okay, so that was number 7, so that means that there's still one more I haven't pulled out. And yeah, that's a weird ass place to The last green stake is located on the most western point of Glaciato Mountain, tucked away on the backside of the mountain. You have to drop down on the northwest side in order to reach this one. Oh lord. When it says the backside, I think it means the backside. It's like right up here. Somewhere. Zoom in just a little bit more. I want to say it's like right here-ish. Is there a closer spot? Anywhere? You know what? Where's that highest point? Can I get there from here? Probably not. I think I'll end up falling because you just can't glide in this game. Illusion of glide. Not sure how I feel about that. Is this the top of the falls? Please tell me it's the top. I don't want to climb. Please don't make me climb. I just want to be free on the wind. I don't have to climb a whole bunch. It's an okay move. Man, I still gotta climb. It's not too bad though. I'm pretty close to the top. This is apparently a slope, not a cliff face. Please. Clearly, the only reason why anybody would possibly be here is they're trying to climb the side of a mountain. Would you please just latch onto the fucking side of the mountain? This is why I'm constantly jumping up the side, because the game just doesn't ever have any set rules for anything like this. Please, for the love of God, just get me across. End of my suffering. And I'm running because, again... Oh, fuck off. You know what? Glide. Stop being on the ground, because you can't seem to understand what is considered ground. It should be over here somewhere. And it's like literally in the side of the mountain. Like, you probably could miss this hella easy, I feel. Oh, we're back to Castle Lake. Ignore me. I'm not entirely sure if I'm going to be able to find this thing. They're stalking me. It might even be down here. It might not actually be down here. Was I not supposed to be here? I can see through the world. The screenshot is the worst possible screenshot you could have ever have taken for this. So I can't actually gauge my location. I am staring through my crotch. I see you. You're right over there. Why am I going down? I'm holding up. I'm still holding up and I'm dancing to the side. And somehow that was no longer a climbable spot. Please don't slide, please don't slide, please don't slide. Okay, we're good. You heard a mysterious cry coming from the shrine. Is that the direction? This one is in the north, I'm pretty sure. So I think he actually does face the direction. No. I guess maybe I'm a little bit further north than the shrine, so I'm facing back to the south. I suppose that is also possible. That is a Glalie and a Gimmickle. Not bagged. I want to run. I prefer to escape with my life. Thank you. Don't run to the Glalie again. It is just staring into my soul. Look at that. Staring into your soul too, viewer. What are you doing here? What? What in the fuck? Oh. Okay. Why is there a Spiritomb here now? I don't feel like these Pokemon are supposed to be spawning in the Icy Mountain. I guess this is Sakura Trail, but even still, that's kind of weird. It's like he knew I was calling him out. He was running away like, oh, I'm just skedaddle. I do like how Soraya Lake's design, though. Okay. Last stakes, I think they're blue colored. For Chi-Yu, the dark fire type. The blue stakes are located across the North Provinces and the Glaciata Mountain, which is basically where I am. The northeast side of the map, and unlock the Fire Scourge Shrine, the blue shrine. Situated just north of Levincia, right by the Levincia Lighthouse, you'll find a blue stake right behind a tree. You can jump from the lighthouse to get here. I am so zoomed. And this is Levincia. Right by the Levincia Lighthouse. The game is getting a little laggy. I'm not sure how I feel about that. Maybe it's because I'm still in online mode. Maybe I should just disconnect. Hopefully that's not the case. I don't see any lighthouses. I bet I'm walking straight into a pole. Behind the mountain, I think. I feel like I got this one. Hello, Skiploom. No, I'm still getting some frame rate issues. Never mind. Where is the lighthouse? Is it on the other side of this pathway? Oh, right in front of my face? Hello? I may not have got this. I don't recognize this place. Just making sure it's not on this cliff face. Oh, I see you. 3 entire coins. You in here somewhere? I don't actually see any. Bruh. What? What is happening to my camera? I wasn't even touching my joystick and my Pokemon decided, let's go for a swim. Really wish I could actually look down when I try to look down, but because the camera is designed by a 12-year-old with cerebral... Never mind. That's too inappropriate. I can't fucking look anywhere, so when it says drop down from the lighthouse, what do you mean? Is it up here somewhere? I feel like it's up here somewhere. Alright, yeah, okay, glide, sure. Okay, it is actually very inappropriate for my game to be doing that to the camera after I make that kind of a joke. I may have already got this. I don't see a... I don't know if it's talking about jumping from the top of the lighthouse or from the cliff edge to reach said blue stake. Where is the screenshot? The worst possible zoom in, as they do. I just thought, yep, okay. You like how I picked up the item and it didn't tell me what I picked up because it has to play an animation before it does anything else? Yeah. There we go. It's about fucking time. I almost ran into you. Oh, for fuck's sake. Next one. I'm not even gonna try to pretend like I'm trying to actually walk to the locations at this point. I'm just gonna fly to there. This is interesting. I'm not sure if I've already picked this one up. To the far north of Levincia, North Province, Area 2. Somewhere up here. It's going to be right next to the border here. In the ruins, apparently. To the far north. Well, I'm headed to there now. Avoid you for sure. I also like how sometimes the game will maintain my sprint and sometimes it's just like, no, you don't get to have any more sprint. Is this the edge? No. Well, I don't know why I felt like that was. I know it's a different texture than it, like the other rocks. Like a significantly different texture. But it's just suddenly a sheer cliff face. I'm like, oh shit. I'm not going to be able to land because I don't think you can climb the outer cliff walls. There's like no collision with them or something. It's weird. By the way, I'm not actually jumping. Your Pokemon will automatically jump when it gets to the top of a hill because it tries to land up top. That's how often and frequently that they keep doing the thing where they alternate their cliff face and their slopes. Holy shit. To call it bad programming is a severe understatement and is an insult to actual bad programmers. Because at least they're trying. They just accidentally do some stuff that's bad. But these people that make these games are, holy shit, absolutely incompetent. Feel free to leave a negative comment on my videos. I think it's in these right down here. Also, try climbing a bulbous mountain face like that. Seriously. I see you back here. You cannot hide from me. I've been here before. I have absolutely been here before. Oh, yep, I remember getting chased by several of these. Okay. And yep, Halucha. Okay, I've already got that one. That's fine. It's only number 2. The top of Fury Fault. Where even? You're just making places up now. North Province area 2. Where? Center? I think the map screenshot showed somewhere here. Actually, it shows exactly there. How did I do that? Okay, it says destination, and there's no decent spot to fly to. Sure. I feel like I've got this one as well, actually. I remember trying to climb this mountain and how much of a pain in the ass it is. Because as you climb it, yeah, they also have these weird little spires that make no sense either. Yeah, as you climb it, you end up like twisting into different directions, so you no longer face the direction you were originally facing. There it is. Please make it. Please make it, brother. There is no reason for your Pokemon to like fall like that. There really isn't any reason for that. That's the stupidest part of the gliding mechanic. Like, you have games like, for example, the Elytra with Minecraft, or the Wing Cap with Super Mario 64, where you can keep your glide, but you slowly lose your speed, therefore you'll start to slowly slow down. This thing just goes to a certain distance, doesn't matter your speed, doesn't matter how high you jump, it just goes to a spot, then it starts to fall, and then you have no choice but you're just going straight down. That's... It's like an invisible hand through my Pokemon. It's not like actual gliding. This next one's by a tree. And the screenshot actually looks kind of gorgeous because you got like this really nice looking town in the background and a waterfall. Northeast part of Tag Tree Thicket. I hate that thicket. Speaking of frame rate issues, I believe that's up here somewhere. A blue stake is on a plateau near a Terra Raid crystal and a tree. I don't think these people realize that Terra Raid crystals change literally every 24 hours. Okay. I'm trying to see the location. I don't recognize it. Isn't this Tag Tree Thicket up here? Maybe not. Maybe I need to zoom in or something. There's actually a bit of this in the background of the image up here somewhere. This is Tag Tree Thicket. I think the screenshot is telling me about here. That's not a fly spot. I always think that's a fly spot for some reason. I'll just go here. We've only got 5 stakes left, and I've probably got at least one of them already. I do remember seeing some blue ones, so I think I've already got at least 1 or 2 of them. Hopefully. Make this a little bit quicker. I've already been streaming for 2.5 hours just finding steak. What? And now I'm on a walkable surface instead of a climbable. Fucking hell, I'm just trying to navigate the damn region like the game is intended to be played. Would you please just let me do such a thing? It's not that hard, just function. I want the chemical. That's just a single coin. I still want it though. I see you. Also, the screenshot is like this with the moon in the background. It's very beautiful. Shiny. And the next one is just south of Glaciato Mountain, it looks like. West of Tag Tree at Glaciato. There's a small patch of green land down the southern side of the mountain. You'll find a blue stake right there. If your stake is blue, you should probably throw it away. Should be over here somewhere, maybe. Leech Live, I do like that move. I cannot see through the trees. Take that for whatever parable you wish. 3 items, Absorb Bulb. And Avalanche. Trying to avoid the poison types. But there are several here. At Glaciato Mountain? Okay. West of Tag Tree, at Glaciato Mountain, there's a small patch of green land down the southern side of the mountain. I think it's actually further south. I feel like. Oh, yep, there's that little patch of green they was talking about. Okay. Way over there, I see. No, I tried to sprint, but I just didn't get the sprint. Nope, I guess I probably did get the sprint. The game is just so fucking laggy because this place is god-awful on the frames. I agree, map says it's a runner somewhere. Oh my god, this game, the run's like shit! I'm just trying to walk. It's like I'm walking through sludge. I'm so glad that Pokemon are able to render literally last possible second before I get up to them. Makes navigating that much easier. Please stop yelling at me. What? No. It sounded like a slot machine or something. That sounded weird. Please. It's right in front of me. Give it to me. Northeast of Glaciato Mountain in North Province Area 1. There's a small landmass of green where a river runs down into the North Paldean Sea. It's next to a small rock. That sounds wonderful. I can hear Gimmighoul and it's taunting me. Where are you? Hello. Also a Kamala. 2 coins. This is up here somewhere. Looks like here, I think. There's no decent fly spots. Holy crap. Please. Oh my god. The worst possible space. Okay. The closest one, and it actually almost puts my destination out of render distance of the map. That's wild. To be fair, there might even be a closer spot just that I haven't visited, so I can't fly from there yet. But it's still kind of ridiculous that there's so... I hate that that button is broken. I feel like there should be better fly spots in this game too. I think that wasn't thought out whatsoever or something. I didn't get the sprint, I'm just trying to sprint. Okay. Because they coded this to have a wall at the base, you can't sprint onto it. Fuck off. Fuck everything about this game. Traveling along at the speed of snail. Oh, yep, yeah, and we're dropping. Wonderful. Please just jump. It's not, doesn't require that many animations. Just render the jump. My lord. And the game spent so much time trying to render the frames that I got 0 distance and I already fucking fell. Jesus fucking Christ. Absolute piece of shit game. And I got 0 distance on that too because it didn't render my sprint. Fucking hell. Number 7, into the mainland of North Province Area 1. I already sound like I'm dead because I'm just... This game is so shitty, it's actually tiring. It's actually physically tiring. Mainland of North Province Area 1. Where the hell even is that? North Province Area something. The game design is just so shit. You're 3, apparently. I'm so glad that we can't read text because you put stupid graphics in the way of everything. Text just does not render in this game. Like, we just saw that this was the spot that I'm trying to head to. But because I zoomed in, it's not going to show me that. I've arrived at my destination even though I have not once set this as my destination. There's a raised landmass to the west of a large lake. There's a large lake here. I don't think that's what it's telling me to go for, though. Kind of hard to tell when the screenshots are just almost as shitty as the game itself. I think it's supposed to be over here. Like, it's zoomed into this. I assume this is what it's looking for, because it also has all of the icons on top of it of the Pokemon and Terra shit that's in the way. I think this is the spot. Kind of hard to tell. Maybe I should have flown here. Because I can just climb this and fly there, hopefully. Assuming literally any button functions, but the evidence so far suggests otherwise. Um, I assume that's supposed to be a mountain. It's kind of hard to tell from this render. Yep, and it didn't render the register, I mean, not render. Even so. Game no function. Control C, Control V, Control V, Control V, Control V. I'm just trying to get to the top of the... Holy shit. Like, it's actually, I'm actually shaking. It makes me so mad that a game cannot function as good as anything. Like, I just don't understand how a game can function this poorly. Holy shit. I'm so glad that the camera decided to zoom in there too. I would love to take the blame here and be like, I'm accidentally pushing buttons, or I'm not pushing the buttons in time. It's like, I'm actually doing everything that I have always done every single time that I play this stupid fucking game. And then out of nowhere, it decides it doesn't want to work about how the... What the fuck is going on with the Hariyama? Oh my god. Deep breath. Deep breath. Oh my god. This game is actually a headache. Holy shit. Again, like, I'm not mad. It's just... It's so tiring. It's like the game lag itself is actually like seeping into my veins or something. Like, it's actually making like everything feel like it's moving slow. It's ridiculous. A mysterious cry. Yet again. Give me your coins. Is that a game of gold down here? What are you? I think you're the salt Pokemon. Yeah, you are. Okay. Finally, I have got all the stakes. Now the problem is that I still need to find all the shrines. I'm gonna cry. So I'll just pick one at random and go for that one. This one. Tian Pao is a Pokemon. It's hidden behind the yellow shrine on the west side of Paldea, West Province Area 1 to be exact. It's on the westernmost tip of the area. Please don't talk about any tips of any areas. Area 1, is that over here somewhere? West Province Area 1. The westernmost tip, way over here. Partway up a cliff face. You will need the ability to climb with your Pokemon in order to unlock the shrine, or at least a well-timed glide if you're clever at navigating the skies. Well, this game just doesn't function worth shit, so I'm gonna climb. It's on the westernmost spot. Oh, this is where the Bombardier Titan was, if I remember correctly. Do I remember correctly? Fuck off. Yeah, that's the mountain where you fought the Bombardier. Cliff face. Somewhere here. There's a hole in the mountain. Over here, maybe? Is that the one-time grinder you're talking about? Bro, I swear to God, I pushed B like 7 different times and only one of those registered. It would be believable that you cut the national dex for animations if your animations weren't shittier than the game itself. It could be any one of these. Okay, is there any more information for that? Gives me nothing. It's like here somewhere, I think. I'm close to it, apparently. What are you doing? Oh, fucking hell, camera. Stop. I'm gonna save. Was that not it? That wasn't it. No fucking hell. Camera, stop. You know, I only move my camera side to side. I never push the buttons to reset the camera, but it just resets itself all the fucking time. Is it on the top of the mountain? I don't... Jesus Christ, the camera. I'm actually doing this when I'm trying to look around, and then the camera decides it wants to just reset itself. Over here somewhere, possibly. That's a ghastly. Is there a thing here? Oh, you're Jolteon. Hello. Bruh. I pushed B to stop gliding about 1,000 fucking times. That's the same place I just... Oh my God. Is it on top of the mountain or something? I'm actually about just done with the game. I'm just about done. Navigation in this game is fucking impossible when the game just doesn't fucking function. It should be around here somewhere. Is it further up or something? I can't tell, and I can't look with the camera because the camera just doesn't work. I'm reading up the information for this thing because it's the worst possible script. You know what? I'll even show how shitty these screenshots are. This is what I'm having to rely off of when it comes to trying to find where I need to be navigating to. And when it comes to the map in game, I mean, it's pretty fucking identical. In fact, I'll even zoom in so it's damn near identical. I would need to be about here-ish. See? I am very close. Super fucking close. And yet there's nothing here. I'm trying to get back to the game. I have so many fucking things open. It's ridiculous. Oh my god. I don't trust this. Okay, so Chin Pao, is that the one that I'm fighting? It is a dark ice type with its Sword of Ruin ability, so it's going to lower my defense automatically. Dark ice type. I'm guessing I'm gonna have to catch it standard. Like it's just a standard wild Pokemon. I don't have to beat it first and then try to catch it. Guaranteed catch, any of that bullshit. That would be nice, but I'm doubtful. I don't know what to use against it though. Dark ice. Holy shit. Joystick, please. For the love of Christ. I'm not sure which Pokemon I want to use. I know I just saved, but I'm going to do it again. We touched the butt. Sure. Who in the actual ever-living hell goes up and touches that like that? Who undergropes a wall? I'm not just nitpicking animations, but holy shit, that was... Holy shit. Your teeth are uneven. Okay, you look kind of cool though. Level 60, interesting. It is nighttime. I do have dusk balls. I'm afraid that Night Slash would still knock you out though. I'm gonna Terra Night Slash. Because that'll remove my dark type stab. And since Chin Pao is dark type, it should resist. Hopefully I don't crit. That'll be awkward. I don't know if there's a way to reset the legendary encounters either, like beat the Elite Four or whatever. I don't know if that's the thing. Okay, so far so good. I think that just cuts my HP in half, as far as I know. I don't know why I entered the battle with only level 100 Pokemon. I should have entered with something that could at least, like, inflict status. I should have at least brought Talonflame. Because as much as Burn would still kind of suck, I could have used that to my advantage. I mean, I got also, like, infinite balls here. I can just run up a timer for these if I need to. I don't have any Dusk Balls, really? Oh, there you are. 3 times catch rate. It is nighttime, but it's about to become daytime, I think. Damn. Go back to the classic. Okay. Well, it's a good thing I Terra, because that would have killed me. I'm expecting this to be the standard ass pain that I'm used to seeing when it comes to trying to catch a legendary. What are your stats again? I think I should be fine with acid spray. Maybe. Maybe not. Might be just too high level. Yeah. So what happens when you faint? Okay. The shrine won't open again for a little while. I think I have to go find the yellow stakes again, or because fuck that. So I should probably grab some Pokemon that can actually inflict status. Mostly I wanted to see what level it was, for one thing. Level 60 is not too bad. I didn't actually mean to push A. No, because you touched the shrine in a very strange way. Oh, that's the bag. What does one bring to a Chin Pao fight? Level 60. You do have Thunder Wave. I might just use you. Oh, please. See, I like it working in the boxes because I can use the D-pad for this. I don't have to worry about controller drift or any bullshit trying to fight against me when I'm trying to play the game. I think I just really need Jolteon for paralysis and then chip damage. I don't think Fault Swipe is in this game. I'm not entirely sure. Maybe it is. I don't think anything has it though. I'm gonna check. I feel like I saw somewhere that I saw it doesn't that it's not available in Gen 9, but I might be mistaken. Oh, it's actually a TM in Gen 9. Oh lord. TM57 in Gen 9. Wonder what I was confusing it with. Or I'm just dumb. Actually, do I have a Pokemon with Super Fang? I don't think any of these can actually learn Super Fang. I don't know if any other Pokemon can. I don't actually know. Maybe one of these bitey fishies? Nope. I feel like you should. You? No. You. Damn. You do have strong jaw. I feel like you really should. Every other Fang. You really don't. You only level 30. You, huh? When do you learn Super Fang? Pachirisu, you should have it. You absolutely should. When do you learn it? Pachirisu, learn set. Literally 2 levels. Okay. Well, you know what? You can come with me. And despite the game's attempts to do otherwise, I am in just a good enough mood. I think I'm gonna go ahead and just give you a bunch of these. And see what happens. Sure, 46. Super Fang is fine. Get rid of, I think Sweet Kiss, maybe. Yeah, it's only 75 accuracy. Learning Discharge. Sure. Spark. Even though I think you have higher physical attack currently. Last Resort, it's good, but nah. And just to top out that experience. So close. I don't want to waste candies if I don't need to, even though they're really easy to get. There we go. Save, obviously. Actually. Now save. I'm only gonna have time for one Pokemon here. Finding those stakes took a lot more time than I expected. Look at this. He undergropes. What a fucking weirdo. What do you exactly replica of me or something? I like the glacial eyes design. It's like starry, wintry sky in its eyes or something. It's got this weird design now. No, it looks cool. First things first. You suck. Air punch. Sorry, that was bad. Get paralyzed. And then you can just sit there. Hopefully stay in the ball. I'm a little nervous. I'm 75, you're 60. Please. Terra Blast. Okay, that's fine. I can get away with another one. What? Why does Minimaxroll exist as a thing? Fucking hell. And for it to do that much extra damage is also stupid. Whatever. This is why saving is a thing. It's just the same stupid bullshit that we always have to deal with in Pokemon games when it comes to catching legendaries. It's the one and only thing about just Pokemon in general I absolutely hate is catching legendaries. Nothing about it makes any sense. It's pure RNG and something like that in a video game I've never ever been a fan of. If you can't actually put any skill into it, then it's a bad mechanic, in my opinion. That is a hill I will absolutely, I don't know why I'm saving again. I will absolutely die on. I've hated that since the first generation of games, so it's not like it's just this game. If anybody ever had a struggle with the Gen 1 catching mechanics, where you could sometimes miss the Pokeball, miss the Pokemon with a Pokeball. To be fair, that counted as the same thing as just instantly breaking out without wiggling, but it still was, when you didn't understand that when you first played it, that was beyond infuriating. I remember this kid in school that got a Game Boy for Christmas. He had Pokemon Silver. No, I had Pokemon Silver, and he had gotten Pokemon Red and Pokemon Yellow. And he was trying to do the catching thing for Mewtwo, and it kept missing, and he got mad and threw his Game Boy across the room. I've gotten mad at games too. I've damaged property. I've had my fair share of rage moments, but I've never broken it. The only thing that's ever been broken was a headset. Mostly just because I got mad. I actually just, without even thinking, just stood up and went to walk away from my PC, and my headset was still on, fell off, landed on the floor, cracked. Yeah, that's the only time I've damaged something out of rage. Was I tried to walk away to stop myself from breaking something, and I ended up breaking something in the process inadvertently. Man, he didn't understand how that catching mechanic worked. I didn't understand this, so I couldn't explain, like, hey, try doing this or try doing that, or it's actually okay to do that because it's intended. Yeah, dude, he was upset. I'm gonna go for Shadow Ball because you do resist that as a dark type. Actually, just chipping health in. I thought I was gonna be able to get lucky with getting the exact half and half I was expecting, but nope, min-max. This one should put you down to red. Knock me out. There we go. You are paralyzed. So Super Fang, assuming it hits. Drop you even lower. As low as I can go. I hate that move. Fucking hell. I have an idea. I got 5 of these for free. I'm going to use one of them. I would like to drop you as low as I can possibly drop you. I'm just going to toss until Masquerada faints, I think. I haven't been able to keep track of how many sucker punches have been used, but I think that's at least 3. The moment when you spam A too many times, but for the first time ever, the game decides to not actually have the menu thing stay on the menu you just had open for the first time ever. And so spamming A no longer just automatically tosses a Pokeball, you open to the fight menu, and then you end up knocking out the Pokemon. Luckily, saving is a thing. Fucking hell. You know, I've already decided that I'm not actually going to purchase anything from Generation 10, nor am I going to purchase anything else from Generation 9. I doubt I'm ever actually going to purchase another Pokemon game ever again. I made the mistake of purchasing the DLC for this game, despite the game being an absolute piece of shit, and after 6 months having 0 fixes for it. But what's done is already done. I figured if I'm gonna hate the game, I might as well hate the entirety of the game, and that does include the DLC. So yes, I did purchase the DLC for this game, which whenever the fuck that drops. Still got an entire year before we can play the entirety of that. But I have never been so disappointed. And don't get me wrong, I have seen the games that have come out this year for PC. I have seen how well they perform, or how well they just don't function. I have never been so disappointed in a game development than this game here. Again, I like Pokemon as a whole. I like the design of the characters. I like the abilities that they have. And I like their stats. I like their moves. But you could put that into just about anything. People have coded that to be compatible with Generation 3 files. The Game Boy Advance games. They're called ROM hacks. That's a thing. I play a lot of them. You can get those to function in Generation 3. So it's not like that's really... No offense to the people that have coded these, in the sense that I'm disparaging your work, but it's not that hard. In fact, a lot of Generation 9 has already been ported back. I've been keeping up with the GitHub for the RH Hideout with their disassembly of Pokemon Emerald. I've been keeping up. They ported quite a bit from Generation 9. Everything except for the Pokemon themselves. All the moves, abilities, effects, those are all ready to go, it seems like. But then you have a game like this, where they try to be quirky and unique, and they start to throw every possible mechanic when it comes to like navigation and trying to be different with this whole new open world thing, and then they break every single thing in the game in the process. And it's not even hyperbole either. I mean, you have things where you try to climb up, you know, the side of a cliff. Like, it's intended to do so in the game. It has a little thing that pops up and tells you once you unlock that feature. It's actually one of the 5 features that you unlock. And then you can't do that because they didn't know how to code the side of a cliff properly. Or you go to try to glide like it's intended in the game. It's something that you unlock in the game, and then your glide doesn't function properly because it's not coded properly. B button only works about half the time. When it comes to dashing, sometimes you can't actually dash. Sometimes your dash doesn't actually just stay. Sometimes you only get to dash for a few seconds and then it's like, nope, I forget how to do that. It's not even the fact that it's not so much the fact that I hate the way the game is programmed per se. It's more the fact that there was just absolutely 0 testing. That's clear. There was no testing for this game. I don't think there was testing for any of the Pokemon games that came out for the last couple of years. I'm relatively doubtful that there was anything done for Sword and Shield either, because a lot of that had a lot of severe flaws. But those still performed significantly better in every aspect than Generation 9. Don't get me wrong, I'm just a casual player, so I'm sure there's something somewhere in the multiplayer which is better. But as long as we're talking about multiplayer, they went from having 59 minutes and 59 seconds for battles to going down to 20 minutes maximum with no way to change that. And there seems to be no indication that they're ever going to bring that back up. It's been about, what, 5 years now? And we're still stuck on 20-minute timers? There's still not a free-for-all mode? They removed a lot of the very popular features, like inverse battles. As much as I personally hated them, they were a commonly requested feature when it came to ROM hacks. It's almost a staple with modern ROM hacks that there's at least one spot where you can do inverse battles or similar. triple battles or similar. This game is just bad. And yeah, even RPG Maker has Gen 9 mons. They have some, I think some of the Pokemon are available. A lot of the moves are available. With the RH Hideout Disassembly, you have all the moves, all the abilities. I think they've started putting in the animations for it. They've updated a lot of the existing Pokemon to be of Gen 9 standards. So like, all that's already been done. It only took a couple months. Yeah, inverse battles I think were only around for like generation 5 and 6, maybe 7, I'm not sure, but they weren't present I think in generation 8 or 9. I can understand removing Megas or Z moves or Dynamax, like having that be regional specific or generational specific, but removing a type of battle, that they just didn't want to code it. It's laziness. They didn't test it. It's not even like it's sugar coated anymore. It's just, it's shitty game design, shitty design practices, pure and simple. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. And again, don't get me wrong, it absolutely sounds like I'm just complaining because I'm not the person that coded the game, so it's easy for me to talk shit, blah, blah, blah. I just, skill issue. Yeah, it's fine. Whatever. Leave the comments, leave your dislikes. I get it. But at the same time, you take a look at games. Well, let's travel back in time a little bit here. We had Generation 4, which was the first generation that came out for the Nintendo DS. With those 5 games that were in Generation 4, that spanned over the course of 2 years for one generation. And then we had Generation 5, which was the course of another 2 years on the same platform. And then they moved up to another platform for 6 and 7, which was over the course of another 4 or 5 years. And then Generation 8, Sword and Shield, plus the DLC for those games. I might have touched my mic. I'm sorry if that was jarring. That was prevalent for about 3 years and was on another platform. But Generation 7 did have a Switch game. The Let's Go games were Generation 7. They were on the Switch. And then you have Generation 8. And then they boosted Generation 8 with BDSP and Arceus, which was prevalent for about a year. And they're still on the Switch after about 5 or 6 years. I think the Let's Go games came out in 2008, 17, 18, something like that. I can't remember right off the top of my head. But it's been about 5 or 6 years now on the same console. And they spent so long with Sword and Shield and doing all the extra stuff for that, which that's fine. I think personally, that's why the games were as good as they were, because they did actually spend time on it. And then they churned out BDSP and then Arceus within a month of each other. And then before even the end of the year, they were already on the next generation, pushing out this game. All new mechanics, all new features, all new things, making it so that way there's no loading time between different locations, blending everything together, different animations, completely different battle style mechanics, different things for like terrorizing your Pokemon, or terrestrializing your Pokemon, if I can pronounce the word right, instead of Dynamaxing. They completely redid the entire game on the same platform in less than a year. There was no testing done. And they absolutely skimped out on several different things when it came to actually coding the game. So there's absolutely a skill issue for me. Don't get me wrong, I'm bad at the game. I fully admit that. I believe it's even in my channel description. I am bad at games. I'm just here to play games and be chill and have fun with the game. but the game is still shit. And I think that kills me. Poor Pachirisu. 0 defense. You really need to have like fur coat or something. Do you get that as like a hidden ability? That would be amazing. I think you just get like cheek pouch and static and whatever you have now. Runaway. Yeah, that's not that great. I think I'm just gonna send in Cherry Fat and let you just sit there. I mean, that's for so long, it's nighttime again. I'll toss some Dusk Balls. I spent so long ranting about how garbage this game is, and yeah, I'm still playing it. I do like Pokemon as a whole. The concept of Pokemon is actually incredible. It's just a shame that it's ruined by the games. We could solve this problem if we could just make Pokemon real, not have to worry about the games. Things would be fine. NASA, get on it. Somebody. A government. Somebody spend money. Make this thing. I would absolutely love to see a panther with swords for fangs. That would be an amazing thing. I would be terrified, but it would still be amazing. I actually just would have ended the stream if that happened. I just hit the hotkey. See you guys tomorrow. Go for Inteleon. That's the thing too, is I'm still gonna play this tomorrow. I'm still gonna stream it tomorrow. I'm going for Inteleon. Like, that's the thing. As much as I hate the games, I'm addicted to Pokemon, so I gotta come back and go catch the next thing that comes down. Now this thing, if it would just stay put, I think I might use a revive here. I might need to go for a couple more Super Fangs if I can sneak those in. Oh, that was my bad. That was habit. I'm so used to hitting speed up after using a potion with the emulator. I pushed the button that I have programmed to be my speed up, and it's apparently the camera focus. Why that's a thing in battles I'll never get. I don't feel like this needs to be a thing. Why is that a thing in battles? Why do I need to zoom in on the Pokemon in battle? Okay. We're doing the same thing to each other. Delete half the health. Sucker Punch, probably. I'm willing to do just one more of those. But that's it. Isn't Icicle Crash only like a 90 accuracy move? Sure are landed those. Now here comes the part where I cry because you're an ice type. And while I might be a little bit resistant here, as soon as I have to send in Meowscarada, I'm dead. Because you also have Sacred Sword, which I'm not exactly resistant. It's still nighttime. Camera, please. The moon is up. Very full. Please. You tried. I refuse to use my Master Ball as well, so hopefully I have enough Dusk Balls to last a while. Yeah, even the worst fan-made ROM hack, in my opinion, is better in many ways than an official Pokemon release. in my opinion, Emerald Rogue is actually better than any Pokemon game that's actually come out. As much as I think there's severe flaws with that game that it makes me a little disappointed it's not going to get updates anytime soon, it is one of the best ROM hacks I have ever played. And it's significantly better than a lot of these games. The only official game that has as good of quality of life features as Emerald Rogue was Pokemon Black and White 2, which Chugga Conroy is finally, after 5 fucking years, bruh, it took you long enough. He's finally doing a playthrough of Black and White 2, which I've been looking forward to for, yeah, the whole 5 years. I was hoping he's going to do it immediately after finishing his other series with Pokemon Black and White, but it's the one I've been looking forward to because there's a lot of stuff in that game that I don't think a lot of people realize have been around since Generation 5 and then don't exist, but still exist in ROM hacks, or were introduced as things we kind of take for granted nowadays, and they were introduced in Gen 5, or things that were just absolutely incredible, got removed, and nobody ever put them into ROM hacks because they were just that good. It's kind of hard to code for an older game platform. I've seen some ROM hacks do pretty well, like the past powers, for example, like catching powers, things like that. I really like those. I really like the Dream World thing. Like hidden abilities, that came out in Generation 5, and you kind of take that for granted because everybody's got a hidden ability now. Also, I caught this thing. I was just vibing. I love this thing's cry. Absolutely love it. Listen to this thing. It's like growling at you, and you can hear the swords clanking. I fucking love it. It is absolutely amazing. Also, I kind of like that ability, Sword of Ruin. It basically means that it's kind of like giving you a +1 to your attack, but at the same time, it's not. The Ruin abilities outside of the stages, because you can do up to +6 or -6 stages. This doesn't count as a stage. It counts as like a separate modifier. So you can have, for example, Screech be used 3 times and drop your opponent's defense 6 times, and then have Sword of Ruination be like a hidden 7th. It's like an extra modifier to it. So pretty useful. And with it affecting your opponent's defense, it pretty much means that if something happens to Chien-Pao for whatever reason, your next Pokemon can come in and then sweep. I think Sword of Ruin stays in effect if your Pokemon faints. I'm not entirely sure though. Very much a physical attacker. Makes sense. And speedy. Makes sense again. You are a big cat. I'd be surprised if you're slow as hell. Suicune, you're almost a cat. You're a dog, but you're a cat. You're a beast. So there's 3 other ones. One of them's a fish. That's literally the only one that I know from sight. Is you can see the fish somewhere. You have 83 hours in Emerald Rogue. Nice. I'm scared to look at how many hours I have because it will just confirm the fact that I actually no life that game for way too long. How many hours I got in here? Speaking of, 63. All right, I'm getting there. Pokedex. Where's the Pokedex? There's the Pokedex. It went up by 1 because I caught 1 single Pokemon. What was I looking for? This one, I think. No. This one? No. So that's one of the ones I'm looking for. The other one, and I think this one's the fish. That's the fish. I'm not sure which stats they all change, but yeah, I think it's attack, defense, special attack, special defense, or something. It lowers your opponent's defenses, lowers their attacks. Pretty much makes your Pokemon either super strong physically, especially, or super strong defensively. Yeah, it's totally cool. Oh. You almost look like a ferret in this picture. Can control 100 tons of fallen snow. It plays around innocently by leaping in and out of avalanches it has caused. You are actually a cat. Absolutely. You're a cat. Few emotions? Okay, I didn't know this was a thing, but interesting. No, you can pause. I thought I froze it for a second. Okay, I actually really do like this Pokemon. I am curious though. Why are you crouching? Can you learn anything different? You can set it to hail. Ice Shard, pretty decent. Alright. I'm gonna look at my other save file. I'm gonna do it because I hate my life, and this will tell me how much I should be. Oh, I actually won't tell me anything. I need to just retire. I think I just started this run, so I'm just gonna retire. What I like to save, it doesn't really matter. I have... Oh my god. Ugh, I am disgusted. I am a degenerate. I have 514 hours and 32 minutes. And my suffering. Why am I like this? I like Shinpow's cry too. It's actually very good cry. It doesn't sound like some weird ass chiptune screechy garbage. I like it. So the thing is, trying to find these other shrines will be time. But I do have all the stakes out. Those stakes took, holy shit. Between trying to navigate to the stakes and actually getting the stakes, that took redonkulous amounts of time. I don't want to talk about it. Yeah, it's a lot of game hours. And the thing is, like, I even completed all of the achievement mission thingy whatevers, except for that fate thing, because that's just RNG. If I can try to search for every single magical whatever mystical route I want to, but if I don't get a Wobbuffet, that's not on me. That's the game not giving me one. That's not my fault. Also, this is just a nothingness burger. Why? Can't even jump in. It's not even an actual hole in the wall. But yeah, all that stuff took me a lot of time. I do have Chinpow though. I'm gonna collect all of the other three, but I'm gonna do that tomorrow. Inteleon event also drops tomorrow. 2 FPS, loving it. That one's 0 FPS. Everything else is 0. Great. The Walking Wake event didn't take me very long. And I was hoping to do 2 events last time I streamed and missed the other one. So I'm thinking Inteleon's either going to be forever or it's going to be just as easy. I don't know. It's Walking Wake was a 5-star. Inteleon's a 7-star. So it's going to be basically level 100 versus level 100 instead of level 100 versus level 60 or 75 or whatever it registers levels as level 50. That's 5-star raids. But I figure I'm gonna have probably some time after Inteleon, so I'll probably go for the other 3 legendaries tomorrow. As for now though, those stupid stakes ruined my stream. Ruined my time. I am gonna end the stream here. hopefully you enjoyed watching. As much as I enjoy spending an entire 3.5 hours talking shit about a poorly designed video game, I still have fun with the game. I really do. It's just a shame that it's this type of platform that I have to experience this game in, instead of playing Gen 9 through a ROM hack, but it's fair. Gen 9 is new. It's gonna take some time before everything else gets updated. I still probably will play this after all the ROM hacks update and shit. Only because this is where all the new events and everything are dropping, but yeah, I think after Gen 9, I'm officially calling it, not really calling it quits with Pokemon, but I'm just not interested anymore in the new stuff. Like, there's a lot of cool things in here, but it's like there's nothing really breathtaking, I guess you could say, from Sword and Shield. In fact, I think there's fewer legendaries. They changed the way they were doing their power creep and creating these ancient forms and future forms instead, making stronger forms of what it's just mega evolution without the stone. It's all it is. Anyway, that's gonna be it for me. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Gonna be a little bit of a later stream, probably shorter, but I got plans. And if I have time after all that, I'll still do all the RPG Maker stuff. I still am interested. I want to see what these are all about, now that my computer can actually properly run them, probably. And that's it for me for tonight. Everybody else, have a good night. Thanks for stopping by and chat. Bye-bye.